Okay, Secretary's report.
Secretary's report. Minutes were emailed out to everybody, and also the minutes were posted up on the club Facebook page. All the video segments. Oh, thank you. Hey, microphone. Hey, how about that? All the video segments from last month's meeting, those are up on YouTube and shared to the Facebook page as well. Now, some numbers. We have last month. Last month we had 18 people total here. 17 were members. We had one visitor, which is it was it was like 21% of our membership roster. And then also on the roster we had 79 members. 53 of those are ARRL members. 20 are not, and we have 6 unknown, which is 67% of our club membership being ARRL members. So, Terry?
What do we have to maintain to stay RRL compliant?
At least 51%.
Okay, 50% plus 1 or 51%?
51%.
Okay.
Any questions? Okay.
Okay, Treasurer's report.
Sam?
Statement of conditions and the roster were emailed out first of the month. If anybody has any questions, get with me. Other than that, got nothing.
Unless you have somebody who wants to take over. The OCAPA net report.
We had one. KU5 NCR was net control this past week. I think we had, what, 15?
Yeah, 14 plus 1.
Yeah, 15 check-ins. We meet every Thursday, 1930 local. We're looking for a couple more net control stations if you're so interested. We have the script already made. You don't have to make it up as you go along. You may have to do it once a month, if that much. So if you're interested, let us know. Either contact Terry or myself, and we'll get you set up. Okay? Thank you, Nate.
Everything's working fine. We haven't had any outages, and we're good to go for foreseeable future. The weather and other doctor appointments, etc., has precluded us from making any headway down at Newcastle, but it's still one of the things to do, especially as weather is starting to get better. Just got to wait for the winds to get down under 100.
We had one new candidate today, took his tech and passed, took his general, was close, so we'll see him again. He wants to get at least his general license out of it. So.
And he did join the club.
Did you want to make your spiel? Did you want to make the presentation that you, or did you want to go public with that yet?
Go for it.
No.
Okay.
Well, which one?
Are you talking to me or him?
Tower Insurance.
Okay.
No, that's
Okay.
not going public.
Okay, so.
Okay, well, I got one more thing here. Did
Yeah.
here? Did everybody sign the sign-in sheet? Everybody get signed? I see one.
Bill,
What?
Cora report.
I do want to say that, in addition to being treasurer of this club, I'm also the treasurer of Cora. And for about a year, I've been trying to give up being president or treasurer of Cora. And basically, I'm not going to take another year. At the end of this year, I'm done with Cora. It's been fun, but I want my time free to camp and the ham fests and stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff. So if anybody's interested, please get with me. I would really like to find a replacement now, so that we can spend the rest of this year, including getting ready for the ham fests and some things there. It's really simple, but it's simpler if somebody shows you the path. So if anybody's interested in being the Cora treasurer, speak with me and we'll see where it goes. Is that what you were talking about?
Piggyback on that, like folks start to, I know it's way down the road, but start thinking about Route 66 on the air. That'll be in early September. once again, we'll set it up with several locations in the Oklahoma City area so folks can do mobile operations from there. This year is going to have kind of a unique feature. Bill Hartzell, WSH, retired Air Force colonel, longtime pilot, flew Air Force One, Air Force Two, a couple other different special mission aircraft. He's going to set it up to fly Route 66 during this special event.
Air Mobile.
Air Mobile. Apparently there is an aviation group within the Route 66 family, and there are 33 airports that are immediately adjacent to Route 66, and he's going to try to land at most of them. He's gotten permission from FAA to suffix his aircraft ID with Route 66. Also, the folks out at Citrus Belt Amateur Radio Club that sponsors Route 66 on the air has assigned him one of the Rover call signs, special event call signs that he can use while he's flying. He's going to have his brother with him, who is an A&P licensed mechanic and a pilot and a ham. And they're going to be operating not only while they're in the air, but when they land at these most of these airports, they're going to operate, I guess,
Air Mobile.
fixed air mobile, or whatever you want to call it. One of the airports is Wiley Post, and he's going to be landing there. But he figures it'll take him about 4, possibly 5 days to make the entire trek from Santa Monica up to Chicago. He's going to be using a Cessna 172 that belongs to the local CAP wing. It's a special aircraft it's got extended tanks, apparently a larger engine, so it gives him more time in the air, fully equipped IFR panel and the whole schlemazel. So it's going to be a totally unique feature in Route 66 on the air. We'll have more information about it as the event draws closer.
He won't make any contacts because he'll never be able to pick out a call.
That'll be his problem. But he's going to be operating in the air and while he's on the ground at the various airports.
The Cora. Okay, old business. Site work at Newcastle. Kind of talked about that. Field day, 2025 location. Do you, Bill, want to say?
We have permission to use the OSSM campus again this year. I have not worked out all the logistics. Most of the logistics are normal field day logistics. I've got to get appropriate ID cards so we can get in and out. I no longer work there, so my card doesn't exist anymore. So, but we'll get that straightened out. So that's a possibility. Tom?
Okay, and we've also got, Jeff, were you able to make any headway on your Masonic?
Yes, I've talked to the leadership there, and they seem very interested. I know the current president of the is.
Pass Jeff the mic real quick.
Yes, I spoke to the leadership at Siloam Lodge, and they seem very interested. The current president is even especially interested. He may, if we did it, he may drop by and see stuff. He's got some friends that are hands, I believe. So, seems like a good option. The only thing I don't know, there's a cell tower like at the corner of the property, and I don't know if that affects any of the operations. But
Where is the property?
it's on northwest Oklahoma City, on 39th Street, just west of
Tulsa.
Yeah,
Just west of Tulsa.
Yeah, right by Tulsa. Yeah.
Like what?
Tulsa Avenue.
Okay, got it.
Okay, who's
We
the?
had one other site.
Okay.
Terry got in contact with the folks down in Moore. What's the name of the senior center? Brand Senior Center. It's down in Moore. It's owned by, operated by the city of Moore. They have no problem us being outside. We just can't be inside the building unless we're willing to pay a city employee to be there for 24 hours. So it's an outside operation down there. And of course, we can if we're willing to pay a city employee to be there. Yeah, they have to be in the building because it's not normally open on weekends.
Got it.
And of course, the ever popular Newcastle, down south of Newcastle. You know,
How much to pay the employee?
I don't know. It would probably depend on which employee got tapped to do it, whatever their pay scale would be.
Hard to vote on it today if you.
No, and you're talking 24 hours double time.
Oh, gotcha.
Too much.
And the head lady did not volunteer.
If they can find one willing to do it too. And I think those are all the sites that we have under consideration right now. The Masonic Lodge up on, is it 39th?
39th.
OSSM, where we've been before, Newcastle, and outside at the Brand Senior Center down in Moore.
Do you have